Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, we are about to get started with a new project. Now this new project is going to be, what we're doing here is we are going to be taking up and redoing our science. So we're going to be taking science out of here and reproducing science because we need more. With what we want to do, we need more of the science that we're producing. So we need white science, and we don't have that, and I want to redo it and make it nice and neat and some of the other things that I'm doing. So what we're going to do is take that and basically, we're going to do some work here to produce white science and the things that we need there. So what we're going to do is, just starting out right here, we're going to come through here and take out all of the science machines. Everywhere, we're going to go around and take all of the science down and reproduce it in another location. Now the green science that is in here, we will ship it in. Actually, we'll end up using it. We're going to leave the, if we're looking right here, we'll leave the green science here to produce the and I don't know which way this is actually running. Looks like it's running past these things. So what we'll do here then is, in order to make sure that this continues to produce as a green line, we will pull out green science and connect that up like that. And that will be, oh yeah, now we've got science flowing. With that, we are going to take this out, take that out. And we will eventually have all of the science used up as it creates space warpers and different things that it's wanting to do. So we'll take the graviton lenses and stick them in there. We'll stick those in there. I believe at this point in time, because of what we're producing here, that's just green science. What we'll do is we'll leave the green science and the space warpers here to produce. Space warpers are in supply. Green science is doing local supply, and what we will do, we don't want to bring any green science in over here. In fact, we actually don't want to. We're not bringing anything else in here. So once this is done, this will be used up. What we will do is we will use that as a supply, and that is a local supply until they're gone. And then once they're gone, that'll be used up. With that, I don't have the capability of throwing the rest of the science in there, so we'll deal with the science later. So let's now go to where we have other science being produced. Let's find, probably the easiest way to do this is to find other science locations. There's some over here. So we've taken out the green science. Let's go over here and take out some more. Looks like, yeah, here we go. We've got science coming in here that we can take out. And we're going to take out a whole bunch of science here as well, because this stuff is not producing anymore, and we don't need it. We'll leave the blue the science in here. Oh, look how high that is stacked up. That's coming out of there. So the science has served its purpose, but we are now that I'm doing the white science, I want to get it all organized and get it a little bit better, a little bit better setup on this stuff. So with that in mind, and the blue science coming over here, let's see. This is going to be, let's see. Oh wow, it is full, so I'm certainly not going to be putting anything in here. Let's put the blue science in here. Alright, This is going to be supply, 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 supply. Okay. Can't put any more in there, but that is the stuff that's coming in. And let's see. Let's flip the path. Flip the path. Flip that path. Flip that path. Okay. And then purple. Where's purple? I don't have anything. Can't put purple in there. Oh, I can put it in here though. I'll put the purple in here. There wasn't a whole lot of purple. Run that in there. And then that'll be supply as well. And at this point in time, I'm not making anything with these items coming in here. So that can be supply and supply. And let's see. All of that will be supply. So that gets out a whole bunch more science. I am bringing out the items there. Now the other components here within this, I don't think I need any of this stuff producing at this point in time right here. Let's see, where is that coming out of there? It's being routed over to there and then routed into here with the iron. The copper is being routed out of here. That's a supply there. So what we can do is I can cut that there. So we're just starting to clean up. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. That should be more copper going in there. We've got iron that's coming out of here, different things. So we'll just literally chop that in two. And we're going to take all this down. Once it has served its purpose, is no longer needed. There we go. We have cleaned that up. And we'll run those things out of there and then get that stuff going. Now we've got iron here. I can ship all that out there. Problem that I have is I just cut my power lines significantly. Let's see. Will that reestablish the power? It does. And, let's see if that'll get that power. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, so all that stuff is powered up. I got copper there. I got iron here. Local command. What is the other reason I'm running iron again? I think I'm bringing it from here. I need to just flip that path. I believe all of that was going into there. And this will be local supply at this point. We'll let that go somewhere else. We have some extra iron. We're not using iron coming out of there anymore. And then here, that's already supply. Okay, so that's supply. And then we got some building components we'll throw somewhere wherever it makes sense. Okay, all of those things are supply. So that gets that out of there. Now we've got yellow science somewhere. I don't think I've taken out yellow science yet. That looks like yellow science right over there. So in the dark, let's head over into the night side and take that down as well. That is still not running anything. Okay, here we go. There's my yellow science. We're going to be pulling this down as well. There we go. All right. Now with that in place, I think a lot of what this was here for was to produce that red yellow science. So we may have some more things to do there. That yellow science is sort of diamonds and the other items. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to put another tower here. Like that right there. We'll bring that into there. And then we're going to bring that into there like that. We will hook that up right there. And what we're going to do is this is going to be those items. We'll supply those there. And then we've got wherever the diamonds are. I know they're here, right there. That'll be a supply as well. And then we have a few of these items in here we can get out of the inventory. There we go. Now, since we have them here, we'll just throw these items in here, like that. We'll let that be a supply. We'll throw these items in here, and be a supply as well. It's there. It'll eventually go away. Right now, it's there, and we'll stick some drones in here. There we go. So that'll get rid of that. Now we've taken up the green science, we have taken up the yellow science, we have taken up the red, the blue, and the purple. So I believe that's all the science that I have to clean up. Now, obviously there's other cleanup that needs to be done on this planet, but that's kind of the starting point. So now let's go. I prepared a pad. Let me just find where I prepared it at. Right over there. Okay, not far away. And we're going to get started with what we need to build here. So the goal of what we're going to build today, and then this is the, me putting my information in here and seeing what I can do, but I am going to build 1 white science per second. I know that's not a lot, but that's what we're going to build, and 8 space warpers per second. That's what we're going to build here in this space, and we're going to be bringing in all the things that we need in order to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is to put in some towers here, and the towers that we're going to put in, the first thing we're going to do is stick in the interstellar towers that we want. So we're going to come up here, we're going to put one here, we're going to see, we can put one here and one there. So that's 3 interstellar towers to bring in materials. And the materials that we need to bring in interstellar towers, the first thing we're going to need is we will need magnetic coils. We are going to need circuit boards. We're going to need hydrogen. Where's my hydrogen? Hydrogen. And energetic graphite. So those are the first 4 things that I'm going to need, and I am going to bring in space workers here. I'm only going to bring in 100 right here. This is going to be local demand, and this is not going to have any, not sending them anywhere. This will be local supply, remote supply, and then in fact, I'm not going to set the storage up yet. So I want to make sure of different components that I have. Before I do this, grab those, put those in there, grab those and put those in there. I have no hydrogen in my inventory. I have no energized graphite, so we're good. So, first things first, let's bring in, first thing I'll do is stick a power thing here. We'll put a power thing here. Power thing there. Okay, so we've got power on all 3 of these. So these are the items that I'm going to need for the red science and the blue science and red science. These are the first 2 items that come in. Okay. Now, with that, what we want to do is I want to drop in drones. We'll drop in these drones. and we will let these things fill up. What I want to do first is, and I don't need a huge number of these here, so let's only bring in 1,000 of these. 1,000 of these. I actually may want 2,000, just because I want the science to continue running. I don't want any interruptions. So there we go. Now what I want to do is set these to both local demand and remote demand. Local demand, remote demand, local demand. I shouldn't need any remote demand. We will keep that as a remote storage right now. Local demand, we're going to keep that as remote storage as well. So, okay, with that in place, let's go ahead and put the science down that I need for the blue science and the other components. So first thing I'm going to need, and this is, I'm going to need 2 items coming out of here and feeding into. So let's see. Let's do it this way. I want to do my science things first. So blue science. Blue science will take 4 in and it'll take 1 thing out. So what I will do, since I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to move down to here so that I have the thing I want. That coming out on a belt right there. And we'll put the first one right there. That's going to be, need 3 of them. That's going to be blue. And then on the red science, this will be blue science. There we go. Now let's hook that up. Wait a minute. I've got one issue with what I've done here. Oh, that'll be fine. We'll do this. This will be fine. What I will do, shouldn't need anything but the yellow belts. We'll bring this into here to here. And that circuit board's there. Circuit boards are still in transit? Wow, wonder where they're coming from. That is an interesting thing that they are coming so far. Okay, so that will be the green, the blue science. And then what I'm going to do is we'll figure out where we're putting things in a minute. What I'm going to do now is we're going to put down red science. Red science is also going to take 2 things. So it's going to have 2 belts coming down through here. So the blue belt that's where the science is going to continue down through there on the blue. Okay. With that in mind, now I'm going to bring out hydrogen. Let's bring this out here. Hydrogen. And energized graphite. And I'm going to put 3 down. And then I need 6 of these, so I'm just going to put 6 of those down. I know I could stack up 6 in one spot, but for these 2 things, I think the symmetry will be better if I do it this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this belt here and continue this one down through here like this. That'll be my red output. I'll bring it all the way across there and drop that out there. Okay, so with that in place, let's do this right here. Let's hook them up and see if we actually get things going. What in the world? Where in the world is these? Those things must have been coming from halfway across the galaxy. Which means that I probably need to produce some circuit boards here locally. And so we'll do that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get power in here. Let's see, we'll put power there. Power there. Power there. power there, and then I'm going to come down here on the other side of this and stick a power pole there. Okay, so that'll be all the power. And then that was the blue, but this is going to be red. We'll do this one as red as well. There we go. So that will be the blue and the red. And we will now, as I am actually producing 1 per second, this actually produces, well, it takes 1 every 3 seconds. I'm going to use all the green components to hook these things up. There comes my, whoops, I knew I would do that backwards from what I wanted. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Let's hook that back up again. We're going to take this one out first. We're going to hook this one up and that one up like that. There we go. And there is blue science coming out on the line. Of course, it's going to back up very quickly. All right, let's see here. We're going to bring that to there, that to there. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to use our blue connectors. We are going to bring that across there, that across there. There we go. Now we want to make sure all of those should be running. If they're not, I can upgrade them to other components. That thing will shut back down because it's full very soon. Alright, and that's my blue science and my red science. Coming in there. Alright. Now it's not going to be producing too much, and we can see I've got another 1,000 coming in. I've got circuit boards coming in. None of this stuff is proliferated. I could proliferate it, but right now I'm not going to do that. Okay, moving on. Now we want to do the yellow and purple science items that we need. So what we need here for yellow science is going to be, we need the diamonds and the titanium crystals. This is a diamond, yes it is. And then we're going to need processor and broadband. So broadband in there, this in here, and I've stuck the titanium and crystal somewhere else. So once again we'll do 2,000 of these. There we go, like that. So these will be the items that we need to come in here into our, for what we're doing here. Now we're going to bring in space warpers, and I'm just going to bring in 100 of those. This will be local demand. We will put in our drones. Probably put in way more drones than I need for this science. In fact, I'm going to do that right there. All right, now let's do this right here. Put 50 in, primarily because that's I don't see any sense in wasting drones here. And we are going to also bring in this. We are going to set this down to 100. This will be local demand, remote storage. Oh no, I want 100. All right, a few more than that, but that is okay. It'll get that out. That's my 100. That's my 150. Okay. All right. Very good. So there we go. We've got the first 2 items in here. Now let's get our yellow and purple building, and we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to come down here and build these items in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a belt right down through here, and this is going to be, I know for a fact that's going to be this item right here. So we're going to bring that there. That'll be a guideline because I want my belt to start right here going down to here. Alright, so that gives me a guide of where my unit is going to go, because I'm going to set up a mirror image here of this. And what we're going to do here is come in there. We're not worried about space. Could build it in a lot smaller space, I know, but that's not what I'm concerned about. I won't. There we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is we are going to, first things out is the diamonds. How many of these do I need? I'm going to need 8, so I'm going to build 2 stacks of these. So I'll bring those down to about right there. And let's stack them up close together there. Like that. There we go. Alright, and then we will also do that right there, and then that right there. So there is our first stack, and what I'm going to do then is, with this, we are going to be producing yellow, and yellow, okay. And we're going to power there, and power there, and power there. As those come down through there. Now then, we're going to do the same thing, except for purple, we need stacks of 5. So we're still going to do the 2 stacks, but we're going to do 5 each on these. Because we need 10 of these instead of 8. So we're going to do stacks of 4 here, stacks of 5 here. This will be purple oats, and that is not what I want. Wrong thing. Let's see. We need to bring these items in, and we will bring this down to right here. There we go. All right. Now then, now we can put these in here. It'll be on that line and on that line. And this will be purple. And I believe it requires more of those than it does the other, but that's okay. Purple. Okay, so let's see. How many of these does it require? This is 1 and 1. Okay. So that's fine. This right here is not 1 and 1. This is 2 and 1. So I need... reflect that, I'm gonna bring in 4,000 of these. Probably still overkill, but that's okay. So let's get this set up to bring in the things that I want. That's going to be remote storage. Actually, this stuff I want to do local demand. Yeah, if local demand works, I'm going to do remote storage. I want to do local demand. Yep, that works. Local demand, that's going to work until it runs out. It'll be fine. Then I'll go to remote demand when it runs out. And I want to make sure I've got that set up the same way. Those 2 things are coming in. That wouldn't be working except for remote demand. Okay, there we go. Now with that in place, let's get my connectors going for this stuff. What is it? Processors are en route, okay. And we'll have to figure out whether that is working. So this will come over to here. This will come over to here. That'll come to there. That'll come to there. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We will come out here. That's probably overkill on the connectors, but that's okay. Not concerned about that. And let's trim these off then. Let's see, do I have those? Yeah, that's correct. I've got them turned off right there. That way we're consistent with all that. All right, and we've got purple signs being produced. So when we pick this up, right now we've got the purple science. We've got four of the sciences being produced. We need green science, and then we need the. We're going to have to do green science as space warpers, and we're bringing in antimatter. So there's the next build is going to be a little bit more complicated of what I'm doing. We're building a lot more of the green science. We'll be building 24 of those, and then we'll be building 10 machines to build space warpers from that. We'll get that set up, and then we'll set up our stack of items to build. We'll be doing 15 machines to build the white science. We'll do that in the next episode. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.